great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.
And welcome back to another episode of Great Morning. I'm your host, Christian Mermer, Merms, Mermdog, whatever the fuck you want to call me. And to the top left of my computer screen, we have the Fact Queen, my sister from the East, that Puerto Rican mamacita from Spanish Harlem, Stephanie 2.0. How you doing, sir?
Gang, motherfucking gang. I am under a lot of head pressure right now. My head is killing me. And my child has been sick for the past week.
Yep.
Good old fucking school. Thank you, school.
Yep.
And yeah, you know, it's been pretty interesting. My OnlyFans is popping, you know. I'm like one of like the 9% fucking top 9% of the creators or some shit like that. I took a screenshot of it. Well, now it's 9%. Before I think it was like 14% or whatever. But you know, I'm good, you know. I'm trying to figure out this whole brain situation because, you know, it's fucking weird up here and I just be feeling some weird, crazy sensation.
It's weird up here.
Yeah, it really is. It's a whole fucking different. It's like the upside down, you know?
Oh, shit. Good analogy.
Is that a soft rhyme? Is that a soft rhyme or is that a hard rhyme? Weird.
That was bars.
Up here. Is that a soft rhyme? That might be a soft rhyme.
Say it again. Say it again.
It's weird up here.
It's weird up here.
Soft rhyme. Gotta be.
I think it's soft rhyme, which is actually more difficult because regular rhymes are easy. Like you can rhyme.
It's like when Eminem's
nation
like orange,
with station. Yeah. Soft rhyme. They're harder to do, and they're for poets at least. When poets are able to make soft rhymes, they usually get more cred, street cred for the poets. But yeah, there's so that was a soft rhyme. Well, okay. Anyway, Stephanie, I'm glad you're here, and I'm sorry you're feeling a little under the weather. I'm also feeling under the weather.
I know.
This is the first podcast. I was talking about that before with them. I think this is the first podcast ever that I've recorded not feeling well, like actually having like a cold though. Like I've done the podcast hungover. We've all done that before. We've all done that. But I'm positive this is the first one in the almost 4 years we've been doing this where I've been just generally sick. So
well, what you do know it's flu season.
Yes, and I don't think I have the flu. I think it's just a cold. I took my temperature. I don't have a fever, so I might just be sounding a little, whiny. But I don't normally get colds or sick in general, so I hate it when it happens. And my nose is stuffed, and I want hot soup and my mom to hug me. That's it. That's all I want right now.
Oh well, that sounds like a cure to me.
Yeah, Vixen soup.
Stephanie was taunting me before with Vicks Vapo Rub. And she's like, yeah, you need this right now. I'm like, well, why don't you fucking drive it over to me? Like, you only live like 40 minutes away. Why don't you be a fucking friend?
40 minutes.
Be a friend and help me out, man. Like, fucking drive over. You can stay here. I can blow up the air mattress. Fuck it. You know what? Even take my fucking room. You can sleep on a real mattress. I'll sleep on the air mattress just so I can have something that'll help me fucking sleep. I don't care.
But whenever you add the Vicks to him, you got to like speak in Spanish and like give him like a Spanish like hex or some type
so
of
I'll
Spanish
be like,
spell.
sana culito, y si no se sana, se jodió el culito.
Yeah, that sounds like a cure.
I just start like buzzing around, fucking all right, let's fucking do it. Start spinning, like my head starts spinning around like the chick in The Exorcist.
Fucking Exorcist.
Like fucking your mother sucks cocks in hell. Yeah. Hey, she said that. That's a line from that movie. That line always fucked me up too because I was an idiot and I watched that when I was like 11 years old. And like when she said that to the priest because his mom just died, it fucked me up, dude, because I'm like, God, that'd be so terrible for your mom to die. And then a demon looks at you and is like, by the way, your mom's in hell and she's sucking cock. It's just like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, whenever you put graphics to it like that, it sucks.
I know. And that's what I thought. I'm like 11 years old and I'm like, God, I hope my mom won't die and suck cocks in hell one day. And I just like fucked me up. I couldn't deal with it. So I turned the movie on. I'm like, Jesus. All right. I understand why my dad said I couldn't watch this. Anyway,
Oh my
So,
So
God.
you watched it without being allowed to watch it.
Oh yeah, like my dad would have fucking killed me if he knew I was watching that. He didn't let me watch scary movies like that until I was old, maybe 14. Even The Exorcist, The Exorcist, I would wait until your kid's 16 for that, because that's not like you could watch like Halloween or like Poltergeist with your kid. Like you can do that because that's just generally scary. But like The Exorcist, like you don't want you say your kid's gonna be up sleeping with the light on, asking you like, is Satan coming for me, Dad? And you gotta be like, shut the fuck up and go to bed. Like, Jesus Christ.
No, that movie, when I saw it, I was definitely a teenager, and I saw the director's cut, and that was when I guess they had decided to cut out the scene where she was like walking backwards down the stairs. And that scene, and that scene fucked me up for so long that I could not sleep with the lights off. And my head was just fucking with me because I'm just like, oh my God. And then my grandmother had a whole fucking saint, a statue of a saint, like at least like maybe 2.5 feet tall. And he's just there. And I just fucking finished seeing The Exorcist. So I don't feel safe even with this fucking saint statue. And he's just there staring at me. And then in my head, I'm visualizing blood coming down from my fucking wall. And I couldn't, like, for a very long time, I want to say like almost a year, I did not sleep with the lights off and everything had to be on. And I was shook as hell. Like that movie fucked me up.
There's a reason why it's still considered one of the scariest movies ever made. And that's why, because it'll fuck you up.
Some of the best sprints and exercise I ever got in my life came from trying to get to the next light switch, man.
Oh yeah.
Sprinting down the dark hallway in the house, you're just like,
nothing love it. You see those? Oh, I gotta send those to you guys. I see those reels every once in a while, or TikToks, whatever you're watching on, where the guys are like, when you're taking the garbage out at night, and it's funny, it's always like grown men like ripped with like, like the tank top on, the big muscles, and like they go behind the house and they throw the garbage can, or they throw the garbage in the garbage can, and then there's just this dark figure chasing after them, and they're just running back into their house, and they close the door right in time, and the figure outside's like, damn it, like almost got him. They run so fast.
Everybody goes through that because like, even growing up, like I always swore up and down that if I was going up the stairs, someone is gonna be like going behind me. You hear is like, oh, like, like it was always fucking scary. Like I still to this day I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason we're afraid of the dark. But anyway, I'm sorry. Like, let me introduce Jimmy. I know you have something to say, but let me introduce you first. Even though I kind of just did in a weird way. But to the bottom of my computer screen, we have the boss, the pimp, the CEO, our chief, slightly special himself, Jimmy the Shooter. How you doing today, boss?
How come people wore demons away with salt lines?
What? Say that again.
Like salt. You remember, like in the movies, right? They have salt, and they're like, "Yeah, just stay inside the circle of salt."
I don't remember that. I don't. I believe you, but I don't remember seeing that.
I feel like that's for witches though, because I saw that in Hocus Pocus.
Was it witch?
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, clever little witch," and she brought out the salt. She's like, "Oh." And she's like, clever little witch.
I wonder, like, there's so many like little cool things like that are involved in like the supernatural. Like everything's got this little thing, like vampires and silver bullets, or is that werewolves?
That's werewolves. And that's a great point you make up, because like it's always that's how you know that shit is like a lot of it's made up, is because they got to find a way to make this supernatural creature have a kryptonite, because otherwise, like, say vampires existed, what the fuck would have stopped them from taking over the world at this point? I mean, like, really, like if they really existed. And it's because they're like, well, they are allergic to garlic and they don't like silver crosses, and they don't like crosses, and you have to invite them into your house, otherwise they can't get in, and they can't cross a river. It's like, what? Who's making this shit? They can't cross a river? I swear to God, look that up too. That is a vampire fact. Apparently, they cannot cross a river. I
feel like it's just somebody that really hates garlic or some shit. It's like, man, fuck this garlic. I just want to ruin garlic's reputation for life. Like fuck garlic, or loves garlic, and they just want to be like, everybody buy garlic.
There's this cheesy, it's kind of cheesy, but it's actually kind of like a good cheesy 80s movie called The Lost Boys. I don't know if you ever
Oh
saw
yeah.
it. With Corey Haim and Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
They like moved to this town where it's kind of like there's a bunch of teenage like vampires. And like Corey Haim's character at one point, he's like all scared because he found out about the vampires and his mom doesn't know. So he's like, he goes to his mom's room. He's like, Mom, can I sleep with you tonight? And she's like, I guess, but you're like 14. Like, all right. And he's just like, I'm just having like a bad nightmare. And he wanted to like keep her safe. And so he gets in the bed and she's like, what's that smell? Like, did you eat pizza tonight? He's like, yeah, lots of pizza. And then like he looks under the covers and he's just taped garlic all over himself. And he's just laying in the bed with her thinking like, well, if I got garlic on me, they won't fucking come over here. That's a good movie though.
Yeah, that's cute.
Go check that movie out if you guys have time. But yeah, Jimmy, what real quick before we get into what we had, what have you been up to since we last spoke to you?
Oh, not much, man. Just the day ins and day outs of every day on the daily, just really trying to get the days today. Cause I feel like time is timing, man. Time is timing hard and my days are daying. And like the next thing I know, it's already the middle of October.
Times are timing hard and the days are daying. Okay. I like that. You know what else I like? I'm because I can see you. I know not everyone can see you, but I can see you. It looks like you're doing kind of like a half goatee thing going there. What's going on there?
Oh, the facial hair.
The facial hair.
Yeah, I was just trying to see, like, how would I look with facial hair? How's it look?
It doesn't look
good, actually.
Bad, but it's like I feel like it's something that would have to grow on me because I haven't seen you with facial hair ever really.
It's not only is it literally growing on me, but it's also kind of growing on me. But I just don't like how it's itching. It's an itchy thing. It's an itchy.
It always itches at first. I hated that too. How are you able to do that though? Is the military allowing that?
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding. Nah, I got a shave check. I got a no shave check. It's all legal over here. Just kidding. But yeah.
But it looks like you shaved it into a goatee though, because I don't see any like hair on the sides.
Because I can't grow hair on the sides.
I'm sorry. Oh, damn. Now I feel like I called you out.
I'm just naturally goateed.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like baby daddy too. He doesn't,
There's a lot of Native American in my blood.
Yeah, I can't do good on the cheek here either. Like I can't ever have like that giant full beard, but it gets fucking thick like here and down and then on my chin. It'll get fucking thick.
I wish I could get like a full beard. That'd be awesome.
I could do a goatee. You know what I learned? Because my mustache gets fucking thick and like the whole goatee area can get so thick that if I grew it out, I would have that just like long goatee that goes down. I'd look like an evil wizard.
Oh my God.
Like I'd have that look. Like I'd be able to do this. Like
now we know our next bet.
With my beard. And like I don't want to do it yet because I'm still going to like, I go to like college and like I'm there with like 19-year-olds and I'm already starting to get the feeling that I'm looking older. And I know if I grew that, I would look like I'm fucking 47 years old. Like, so I can't fucking grow that. Not right now.
You tell me. I think about going back to college all the time, but I was looking for a library, like a public library to get on some Wi-Fi. And it ended up being on one of the college campuses out here in San Diego.
Yeah.
And as I'm driving, I just see like so many young ass kids. And there's this one kid literally standing on top of like, I guess where like a cement bridge thing ended. I don't know. He was standing up on this thing and they were doing a TikTok and this dude's dancing. And I'm like, I fucking hate this place.
Yeah, it's not ideal. For me, it's become like get in, get out. It's like that's like I don't like. I remember one time, and real quick because then we'll get started on everything else. I was sitting next to this guy in one of my classes, and we started just talking friendly and stuff. Like that's it. We weren't like friends or anything, but we were friendly with each other. We had to be paired up in groups every once in a while. It was nice. And he asked me like a couple weeks into the semester, he's like, hey man, we're having like a dorm party Friday night. You want to come by? And I swear to God, without hesitation, I was just like, oh no way. Like, no, absolutely not. Like, there's no way I'm going to that. And like, he's like, oh damn. Well, he's like, well, shit, you changed your mind. I'm like, yeah, oh man, I know that came across kind of mean. I just, I got something going on. So I lied, but I don't think I had anything going on, but like I knew, I'm like, dude, I don't want to go to your fucking dorm room with 7 other sweaty, horny guys, no girls, and like a 6-pack of fucking Bud Light Platinum amongst us, talking about like how are we gonna meet some girls tonight? Like I'm not doing
Past that life stage.
No way am I doing that. No way is that gonna be a Friday night.
Do you think that the college scene parties as hard as military?
It depends on the school. Here's what I say to it. I think the college boys, right? They probably party harder, and gals, I should say too. But I know like a lot of the fraternities, they party hard. I think the college guys will party harder and more frequently, but if the military is invited, I think we will be able to keep up, if not drink them under the table. But I don't think we do it as much as them. That's my answer, because I've thought about that.
I don't know.
I don't think we drink as much as them. And I've been to some barracks rooms, and I think like, yeah, there's always those guys that like drink every night of the week, but then like I think everyone else, a lot of them, they're kind of on their A game. They wait for the weekend and make sure they don't have duty because they don't want to show up because someone's always got a hard ass chief that's like, I smell booze pouring out of you. You were drinking last night, piece of shit. All right, go fucking sweep outside for a couple hours. And like, they're afraid of that. In college, you don't get that. You can fucking be drunk and show up to class as long as you fucking show up and take notes. Yeah. Nobody gives, and you're not. Yeah, if you're not fucking disruptive, fucking you can show up stone drunk.
I kind of want to say that the military might party a little harder because they just got the money to fucking blow on booze. And after you get a little tipsy, they're just all out, man. Like that's why the people get in so much fucking trouble, especially whenever you're in a foreign port and the currency is like 3-1.
Well, that's why I'm saying like I think we can, but it isn't as frequent, especially when it's like that, because on deployment you might go 3-4 months without fucking drinking before you stop somewhere. And in those 4 days that you stop somewhere, you can fucking drink hard. But like, I don't know.
True. Good
I don't know if it'll look. What are you showing us, Stephanie? What is that? Yeah, I was just thinking that too.
Nasal spray.
All right, stop fucking put the shit down. Stop fucking tempting me with shit. All right,
Vicks nasal spray and Hispanic spells.
Yeah, and hot soup. You're coming over here after this podcast.
She's got all the cures over there.
You're coming over. You can bring Landon. Like, I don't care. Bring him. Fucking make us both feel fucking less sick. Jesus.
All right, Mermsy, what you got for us, man? I'm pretty excited.
Oh yes, I have. And these, I didn't write these. They were sent here anonymously. But we have come. We gifted the. Oh my God. We have been gifted the opportunity, have our very own ad, our very own commercial on Spotify. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Spotify, but we're going to have an ad on Spotify. Well, for all you non-premium Spotify users, you might come across our ad. So, if you do have premium Spotify, get rid of it so you can hear our ad, but we are going to read a couple of scripts for said ad, because the ad has to be under 30 or has to be 30 seconds or under. And we have to say, just a few things about the podcast. It's general stuff. We'll be saying like, well, this is what our podcast is about. And, go check it out. Here's where you can follow us. It'll be, pretty simple. So it looks like, and before I share my screen with you guys, we have about 4 here, good hardcore ready ads to go that we're going to read through. And I figured we could read through like one and then talk about it, say what we think, what you had to say here. And, but everyone's highlighted too. So like Jimmy, for instance, your lines are highlighted. Your name is highlighted in red. So That's what you would read. Stephanie, you're highlighted in yellow. And I am highlighted in a light blue. So how it goes, it's like literally like a script. So from top to bottom, you read it. And, if it's Jimmy at first, Jimmy reads, then Stephanie reads, then I read, and then it'll go in whatever order it goes, and then it'll be finished. So I figured for fun, because obviously we're only going to use one of these, if any of these. I mean, maybe none of these, but we're only going to read one that's going to be in the ad. So I figured we'd read a few for the listeners out there, and maybe the listeners will enjoy hearing the production behind the ad. So what do you guys think? You think we should get
the behind the scenes live look?
Behind the scenes kind of thing. See how we're working. We figured we'd knock out 2 stones here, So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with you guys.
Nice.
Can you see this Word document?
Yes.
Okay, so hold on. All right, so whenever you guys are ready, I guess we can start.
I need a synopsis. What kind of character am I going to be in?
That maybe for even more fun, we can read it a couple times, but I think it'd be better for the audience to hear us read it at least once, without any of us really seeing it, because it would sound really, it would sound probably really good, just natural at first, and then we can...
all right, let's do it.
So let's start with one, because I got 4 of these for you, so we can do it a couple times. We'll see how far we get. All right, so remember, everyone, do you remember your colors?
Yes.
Yellow, right?
Red.
Jimmy, what's yours?
I'm red.
Yes, and Stephanie, you're yellow. All right, so here we go. Jimmy, I think you're first up on this one. So let me know if you guys can't see the font or anything. So here we go. And Jimmy, begin.
Hey, do you like sex? Sorry, I'm gonna restart.
In the mood?
Hey, wait. Let
him take it from the top. Sorry, I knew that was gonna get you.
Hey,
all right.
Hey, do you like sex?
Are you constantly in the mood?
Do you like sucking toes?
If you said yes to any of these questions, that means you're horny.
And if you're horny, you need to listen to our podcast. Great morning.
It'll help you come
hard.
Come hard.
If you don't listen, you'll be perpetually horny.
Not good.
No, not good at all.
Listen to Great Morning if you're horny. It'll help.
Great morning.
That's it. That's it. That's 30 seconds right there.
That's the ad. What was the thought process? Because whenever they come to our shit and they just, instead of laughing, you're just gonna have guys get real flaccid and girls get real dry real quick.
Yeah. I don't know. All I knew is it would be funny to hear an ad start out with Jimmy saying, "Hey, do you like sex?" So that was funny. Do you guys want to read that one again, or do you want to move on to another one?
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on. So this one I think I like.
Well, we can read them all back, but I'm interested to see the other ones.
Okay. So this one, okay, so the second one I know, right? And this is just an idea I have. And again, we can change the script and stuff. But this one is, how should I say? We kind of have to read it like we're on a time limit. Like we got
fast.
We got to kind of read it, not like fast, but like we got to say this. We got to say this. Come on, like kind of like that.
Okay, let's do it.
So that's the feel behind this one. So
Thirst quencher.
We'll start it out.
Thirst quencher.
Gotcha.
All right. We only have 30 seconds. Please, for the love of God, subscribe to our podcast.
No, man, you're making us sound desperate.
Oh, you're right. I don't even care if you listen to our podcast.
No, don't say that either. Tell them our name is Great Morning and we're a community podcast.
Yeah, and talk about how we welcome a variety of guests to discuss a broad range of topics with a comedic twist.
With weekly episodes.
And frequent specials.
Yes. Oh no, we're out of time. Our podcast is everything they just said. I'm the necessary evil.
I'm that Puerto Rican mamacita.
And I'm slightly special himself.
Great morning.
Great morning.
This is that one.
This shit's cringe.
That one was a little cringe, huh?
It is cringe.
Shit. All right. Well, wait until you read the others. All right. Well,
Lord.
General thoughts on that one other than cringe?
Well, that was my general thought.
Okay.
But I like the concept of it, you know. We only have 30 seconds. Please, for the love of God, subscribe to our podcast.
Yeah, it's kind of, because when it came to writing some of these, right? Mm-hmm. I was like, because I remember when I talked to you, I know you didn't want to do like an every second, like I'm like saying something and then Stephanie chimes in, kind of like finishes my sentence, and then you chime in, kind of finish Stephanie's sentence, and then trying to describe everything. What? You said you didn't want that.
Sounds like a great idea. Past me was dumb. Okay, me now.
I hate you. I can't stand you at all. I'm not asking you anything anymore. I'm just gonna fucking do it. I don't know why I asked.
All right. Oh, let's get to the next one. I'm excited.
All right. So, all right, let's do the next one. Yeah. All right. Hi, I'm token white guy.
I'm token black guy.
And I'm the token Latin lady.
And this is an ad for our podcast, Great Morning.
We're diverse.
We're multicultural.
We're politically correct.
So if you don't listen to us, you're racist.
And you don't want to be called racist, do you?
If not, listen to our podcast.
So everyone will believe you're a good person.
By being a follower.
Our name is Legion, for we are many. Great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.
So there's another.
That was cool.
I can't talk about politics on the podcast. So you can have a racist commercial ad.
Right.
That's why this one I like.
That's
because
like,
it kind of goes against everything we do.
Hi, I'm Christian, and I could be like, hi, I'm Jewish. That's like, hi, I'm Catholic, and then you could be like, no, my name is Christian. Yeah, that's fine, man, and I'm a Jew. Yeah, and I'm a Catholic. Yeah,
it's. This ad was supposed to be like I said, like everything against what we actually are, because we don't care what culture you come from, and we don't like to tell you who to vote for or anything like that, and we don't care that I'm white, Stephanie's Hispanic, Jimmy's, Jewish. We don't care about any of that. So,
what if we switch it up and I'm like, what if we switch it up and we switch up the colors and try it? And I'm like, hi, I'm the token white guy. And you're like, I'm the token black guy. And then we're both also token Latin ladies. And then Steph is like, and I'm a black, white Latin lady.
Okay.
We're diverse. We're multicultural.
Yeah, we could do that.
Or Stephanie could be like, and I sleep with a black man. And I'm a Latin lady who's friends with the white guy who sleeps with the black man who's friends with them both.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. That again, so here's the thing. The minute we mention like race like this is not going to be an ad. Like they will not accept this.
Yeah. That's true.
So
damn it.
For the funny, yeah, definitely. That is funny. We could do that in funny. All right, so how should I do this so far? All right, so rate me them so far. Which one was your favorite ad?
Probably the
third,
the 30-second one.
This one?
The 30.
Yeah.
Oh, so the last one.
The second one, yeah.
The second one is your
second one.
And then Stephanie, yours was this one.
I like that one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got kind of a headway again. Most of these are just fun. All right. So let's read the last one right now. All right. You ready?
What?
Did you get a glimpse of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw Jimmy looking down, so
all right, I'm ready.
All right. Hey, Stephanie, it's not funny. Come on, this is serious. Come on, stop laughing.
I'm sorry. Serious.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Do you have a big cock?
Big dick?
Large schlong.
Then you must listen to Great Morning.
Only guys with big dicks listen to our podcast.
So congratulations, you have a huge cock.
And if you don't listen to our podcast,
Oof.
Sorry about that, bro.
Sad to hear it, bro.
Too bad, bro.
If you listen to Great Morning, you have a huge cock. If you don't listen, sorry, bro.
Great morning.
So that's.
Are you doing that thing where you throw in 3 really bad ones to force us towards the one you really want us to do?
Yeah, I don't think I was doing that, but now that you said it out loud, it kind of totally sounds like I did that.
I don't know if we could do that one either.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you don't like
you
them,
say cock, I don't think you could say cock on the radio.
No, we're not doing that one at all. No, we're not doing that one at all. It's
okay.
So here's the thing: we don't have to do any of these. I wanted to talk to you guys about it beforehand, obviously, because we needed to read it first of all, and we needed to like it. So I didn't have much to go on when I was writing this, other than I know one thing you didn't want. So I was like, okay. So I figured to help us in general, we'll have like 4 or 5 to read, and then we'll go from there, because we can immediately see things we don't like, what we do like, what is okay, what is cringe, what is not so cringy, shit like that. So that's why in general, we just should have read some of these, which we did. And I'm happy we did. because a lot of them were funny. But going back to the idea of an ad in the first place, what would you guys? Okay, so here's what I'll ask you then. We only have 30 seconds. So like really these scripts, like the ones I have, this is about 30 seconds long, believe it or not. It doesn't sound that long, but it is. So what do you think should be in our 30-second long ad then? If you didn't like, say this one.
We could do we can't do the first one.
What was the first one again? Oh yeah, do you like sex? Yeah, so
this sounds like an ad for my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Which guys I need y'all, well, not you guys, I'm talking to our listeners. Subscribe.
Well, also the sex one could be an ad for the OnlyFans. It's all I would say it's all in extreme balance. Like you got far sex and then you got far race, and then you've got like, oh, we have 30 seconds. It's fun. So I think the 30-second one it'll probably actually get aired and not let anybody down because it's accurate with information. Whereas we don't really want guys to listen to, because the other one with the small cock one is like targeting males and men only, and I don't know if we want like such a super dominant.
Yeah, we're not using that one at all because it talks about cocks and schlongs and dicks. So I don't think they'd even let us use it.
Well, whatever.
Because I know we have to send it, right? Spotify's like, all right, cool, give us an ad. And then we send it to them. And then it takes them 2 days. They approve it. And if they disapprove it, it's probably because we said cock and balls and dick in it.
Yeah.
So give me some ideas. What can you give me to help write this script?
We could probably write a script right now.
Okay.
We could probably do.
I was kind of hoping you'd say something like that.
Yeah, we could probably do a commercial right now. The only hard part about it would be coordinating between what you say, I say, and when Steph says, and who goes what and when.
No, it wouldn't. We just did it.
Well, not if we don't know. So if it's improv, we could do improv, but we could create a rule to where like every time I speak, then Merms, you have to speak. And if Merms speaks, Steph, you speak. And Steph, when you speak, I have to speak after. So if we follow that as a guide, then it'll be okay.
Okay. Oh, so you want to improv this right now then?
Let's do a little improv, right? And then we could all kick it off. Merm, or we could reverse it, Merm, since you're the host of the show. You could start with something and then I can follow Mermsy, and then Steph, if I say anything, then you follow me. And then Mermsy, if you hear Stephanie talk, then you say something, which would start the cycle all over again.
Okay. This is I'm gonna do my best here, folks, but my brain is like scrambled eggs right now because I feel like shit. So we're gonna do our best. Let me drink some water real quick. I'm going first.
Yeah.
I don't want to start it out. One of you starts it out.
You want me to start it out?
I want someone else to start it out because like I have to, you know how I am. I have to like write it. I'm not always great on the spot with especially this. So yeah, I want you to start it out. Or Stephanie, one of you.
Yeah.
I don't care who, but someone.
I could start it out.
Okay, start it out.
All right. What's the synopsis?
I don't know. The synopsis is we got fucking 30 seconds. So it's really there's not a lot of room for like an actual synopsis other than talking about the podcast.
I got this. Ready? Whether it's the morning, afternoon, or evening, we just wanted to say great morning. So you got to be quicker than that. You got to, Mermsy, because you're going to follow me.
Yeah, but it's okay. We're writing this down right now. Yeah.
Wait,
and then we're going to go back and read it.
No. Because then the whole cast will just be a production show. Let's just go off the top.
Oh, so I got to be so you don't even want me to write this down.
Not even write it down, man. We're just going to go off the top and create a dope ad.
Oh, okay.
All right, you ready?
All right, yeah, go again.
Whether it's the morning, afternoon, or evening, we just wanted to say great morning.
Yeah, great morning. We're a fucking comedy podcast, and I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
And Steph, you got to go after Merm.
And since he can't think of anything from the top of his head, and usually I'm the one that's always smacked out of my ass, I would love for you to have a great fucking morning. Oh, we can't curse. Go have a great morning.
Yeah. Oh shit. And I cursed.
All right. Good practice round. Ready?
That was not good at all.
Let's be positive.
Okay. You're right. Sorry. I'm ready.
What's up, everybody on Spotify? You know what? Whether it's the morning, afternoon, or evening, we just wanted to come to you and say, great morning, the podcast.
Yes, and at our podcast, we host a variety of guests, and we have a comedic twist to it.
So, if you're trying to laugh and have a good-ass time and just vibe, just listen to Great Morning.
Probably not the best podcast if you're a little sensitive, because I tend to cross the line, but it's okay because Merms keeps me in check. And the Latina Senorita Mamacita Puerto Rico from Spanish Harlem, which I also butchered just now, is on there too. So y'all can go ahead and check that out right now.
Oh shit, it was me. Yeah, and not only can you see that, you can meet the three of us on there. Including, our in-studio comedian and, frequent friends that we have on and new guests all the time.
Yes. And if you're hungry or you're thirsty, just get whatever the hell you need to get so that you can just tune in.
Oh, Stephanie, you almost said a bad word.
I did. That's why I said, ooh. And great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.
Okay. That was better.
That was cool.
That was definitely better.
We're going to have to...
that was definitely over 30 seconds.
We're going to have to come back to this one little project. But if we did use a script, I say we go with the second one,
Okay.
And then do it that way because it kind of brought everything in. It was kind of cringe. So maybe we could try it again.
Well, here, let's look at it then and see what you think we could change if it's a little cringy then.
The only cringe part is the amount of time we're taking in between to read the next line. Like it's not flowing rhythmically.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter. For like when I set up the ad, I can fix that.
Oh, okay. So then let's run it again.
Okay, you want to run it again?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, from the top, places people. 3, 2, 1. All right. We only have 30 seconds. Please, for the love of God, subscribe to our podcast.
No, man, you're making us sound desperate.
Right. I don't even care if you listen to our podcast.
No, don't say that either. Tell them our name is Great Morning and we're a comedy podcast.
Yeah, and talk to them about how we welcome a variety of guests to discuss a broad range of topics with a comedic twist.
With weekly episodes.
Frequent specials.
Yes. Oh, no. We're out of time. Our podcast is everything they just said. I'm the necessary evil.
I'm the Puerto Rican Mamacita.
And I'm slightly special himself.
Great
morning.
Okay.
That was cool.
That was a little better.
Okay, so you guys, so do you like this script? Be honest with me if you don't. This is my first time writing this for us, so I'm not going to take it personally. Cool. I'm not going to take it personally if you fucking hate it, all right?
No.
Give it to me.
This is cool.
I got to take criticism. Cool. Writers need to take criticism.
It does remind me of like a classic commercial. We just need some good music in the background and maybe our theme song in the background.
I was thinking of that because
once the full production comes out, I'm sure it'll be fucking dope.
You do need music in it. So here, this is what we should do now is, and again, this can be edited together better, but let's read it one more time. But I'm going to time us. I'm going to have a 30-second timer. Let's see if we can do it.
Okay. And
all right, hold on. Sorry, I'm setting it up. And then we actually have to end here soon. Sorry.
Great morning.
All right, I'm gonna hit. Great morning. I'm gonna hit start right when I start talking. Okay. So here we go. We only have 30 seconds. Please, for the love of God, subscribe to our podcast.
No, man, you're making us sound desperate.
You're right. I don't even care if you listen to our podcast.
No, don't say that either. Tell them our name is Great Morning and we're a comedy podcast.
Yeah, and talk about how we welcome a variety of guests to discuss a broad range of topics with a comedic twist.
With weekly episodes.
And frequent specials.
Yes. Oh, no, we're out of time. Our podcast is everything they just said. I'm the necessary evil.
I'm that Puerto Rican Mamacita.
And I'm slightly special himself.
Great morning.
Great morning.
Good morning.
It's exactly 30 seconds.
No way. That's crazy.
Oof. Okay. I guess we can do that then. Jeez. See what I'm talking about?
The pressure.
It's hard to write them in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You can't even get longer than that because like that, that's all an ad is that long. It's only 30 seconds. All right, cool. So we got this one for now. So, and we read it a couple times. So I can use that if you guys want. Do you want me to use that one?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, cool. So in the future, if we want to do this again, every month we can change it. Like we can
I was just
keep a
gonna
new
ask you that.
fucking ad. Yeah, this doesn't
Okay.
have to be our only ad ever. We can, and in fact, actually, you can have
nothing
multiple
nothing
at
wrong
the
with
same
just getting
time.
the first one off.
Yeah, let's see how it works. And in the meantime, and especially when we're off for before season 5, we can even write some more and think about them and produce them as well. So yeah, I will keep this. Let me stop sharing. That's good. But actually, that's all we wanted to do for your listeners today, because it's kind of late by us, and I know some of us here aren't feeling that well, and it's kind of close to time anyway. But like we're kind of unfortunately gonna have to get to that sad time of the podcast where we're gonna go around the computer screen and do our last minute plugs. So yeah, Stephanie, you got any last minute fucking plugs?
No, but I'm gonna just shout out some motherfucking people. I just want to give you guys a shout out per usual because you guys fucking rock. I want to give a shout out to our listeners, and I want to give a shout out to all of our followers that's on Great Morning the Podcast, and also all of my followers on my Instagram, and all of my fucking amazing ass subscribers on my OnlyFans. I fucking love you guys, and of course I have to plug ya into my OnlyFans. You can find me on OnlyFans at You Love Steph. That's YULUVSTEPH. I'm sorry. And of course, you can follow me on Instagram, and that's going to be Merm's favorite part. But yeah, that's pretty much it from the Puerto Rican Mamacita.
That's great. Thank you, Stephanie. But real quick, actually, I just thought of something else. I don't even know if we discussed this with Jimmy, but we should discuss that idea we had for your OnlyFans real quick. And maybe Jimmy can help us out on how to actually coordinate this. So Jimmy, this is the idea we had, that we get like 3 guys from like Stephanie's Instagrams, wherever she posts this, right? So say she does like a live video on Instagram, or she can't do TikTok anymore, but like her story or whatever, right? And she says like something like, the first 3 people to tell me their favorite episodes of the podcast get to come on the show and then have to battle Jimmy and Stephanie in like a trivia game or something, right? And then if you win, if you are able to beat Stephanie and Jimmy, you can have access to my OnlyFans free for a month.
So we got the thing and the thing and thing.
The thingamajigs.
We got the thing going, huh?
So what do you think about that?
You know what? I like it, man, because nobody's gonna beat me.
Well,
that's cool.
Don't worry, Steph. Don't worry, Steph. Your OnlyFans is protected because they ain't coming on our show and beating us. Okay.
Yeah, I hear that shit, cuz. I hear that.
And the reason I want to do 3 is because there's always the chance that someone will be like, oh, I can't come or something. So I don't want to like pull it all on just one person and then they can't show up or something, Because we're dealing with people from the internet here, not like, actual guests or something. So we gotta treat them like they're people from the internet. So, gotta make sure about that. So yeah, all right. Well then, Stephanie, I'll send you something maybe tomorrow then, that you could draft up on your story or your reels or whatever,
Okay.
All right. Sounds cool. All right. Well, anyway, that is it for Stephanie's plugs. Thank you, Stephanie. And Jimmy, my friend, you got any other last minute plugs for the listeners?
Oh, man, I just want to thank the listeners. It's really cool and interesting to go ahead and do this live on a podcast and then put it out as an episode. That way they kind of get like a behind the scenes of the creativity and the creative minds. That was really good idea, Ramsey. Shout out to you, man. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to listen. And I hope you guys have a great morning, no matter what time of day it is.
Damn right.
Thank you. I like that. I like that a lot.
Anyway,
beautiful. My last minute plugs are, of course, you can follow me, Christian Merms, on Instagram. That is my personal. It is closed to the public right now. But if you seem like a real person, I'll go ahead and allow you to follow me. All right. And, if you seem even a little interested, I might follow you back. You never know. But the one I really want you to follow is Great Morning _ the podcast. That is the podcast Instagram. That's where you're going to get, new episodes coming out, another guest coming on, who's coming on here, when a special's coming out. You're going to get all that stuff on there. So go follow that one, please. And, go on whatever podcast app you listen to us on. Go ahead and give us, a 5-star rating or something. Go ahead and give us that subscribe, give us that subscribe button push there for us, please. And you know what? You can follow Slightly Special with 2 L's on Instagram. You can follow You Love Steph on Instagram. You can follow you can't follow Steffi __0 on TikTok anymore. I'm sorry about that. You can follow You Love Steph on OnlyFans. You can follow TripGod Jimmy. That is TrypGodJimi on Instagram. You can buy your merchandise at shopgreatmorning.com. Again, that is shopgreatmorning.com. I actually was wearing my sweatshirt earlier. Let me see. Oh, it's over there. I can't reach it right now. But I was wearing my Great Morning hoodie before because it's actually getting colder. So go ahead and, stock up on that stuff if you really, you really got to. And, you give Stephanie and I your favorite quote from the episode or your favorite episode in general. We might send you that little promo code as well. So, let us know about that. And, of course, our next special coming up is, of course, the Halloween Spectacular. is the Halloween Spectacular. And that will be our last special of this season, if you don't count the season finale, that's really a regular episode, but it's like a fun, all our episodes are fun, but that's like a really long, bunch of people are on kind of episode. But yeah, our last special will be the Halloween special, and that will be coming out, guess what, on Halloween. All right, so get ready for that. That's about, what is that, 2 more weeks, 1 more week? I don't even know at this point. How many more weeks is that, Stephanie?
I don't even fucking know. The fuck, like a week?
Yeah, I think it's about like 13 days or something. So, get ready for that because we got a lot of fun stuff, in store for you there. We're going to start posting about that on the Instagram soon too, about who's coming on, what's going to be happening on that episode. It's going to be a fun time. So go check that out, have a good old creepy, fun, great morning time with that episode. But yeah, guys, that's it for my last minute plugs. And that's it for the episode. Great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.
Great morning.